銀河鉄道39エターヌル
Okay, let's read Chapter 4 of Volume 2 of Galaxy Express 39 Eternal. We'll see the title here on the next page. But we're starting here with Claire and Kanon. And Kanon is saying, Korea-san, do shimashita? That was Shizumi Konde. So Ms. Claire, how did, meaning like, what's wrong? How's it going? And then this is Shizumi Komu, which is like sinking, which means more like the feeling, you can see here, Shizumu can mean to be depressed. So she's saying basically, you look depressed, you look like you're sinking. Tetsuo-san no koto ga kini naru no desu. Things about Mr. Tetsuo becoming on the mind, it is. So I'm worried about Mr. Tetsuo. Kini naru, worried, doing worry. Myoni fusagi kondari, kangai kondari, kurai kimochi rashii no? Okay, strangely is fusagi komu. Fusagi komu. Oh, moping. So fusagi kondari. Kondari is, the dari is a list of things of a verb. So this is like things that she's seen Tetsuo doing. Again, like strangely, moping, and thinking, and a dark mood, it seems. So it seems like he's in a dark mood. Kurai kimochi. Okay, Shasho appears and says, oh boy, Soljun ki desu? It says Soljun? What would this be? Oh, it's not long, so. No, I don't know what that is. Hey, Frank, yeah, I know. Stop thinking. He's thinking. Oh, she. Ugh. Shijunki. Still not coming up. Okay. Try this the old-fashioned way. We got Omo, we've got Haru. And then we've got Ki of Jiki. Oh my gosh. Puberty. Shun, that's why Shishunki. Oh boy. So Shasho comes in and says it's puberty. Shishunki desu. Desu ne? And apologies, my voice is I'm going to have difficulty doing the normal voices. It's because it's puberty, you know? Muri mo arimasen yo, Korea-san, hai. Basically, even the impossible not existing, Ms. Claire, indeed. So he's saying, like, don't worry about it. It's impossible. Or maybe, like, he can't do anything about it. It's impossible. A lot of screaming. No, I'm just having trouble. Last time you were here for manga, you didn't understand much, but you're sort of trying to pick up Japanese once again. Oh, good. Well, hopefully you'll catch more little bits here. Kono watashi ni mo mi o kangae ga arimasu. Also to this me, but also for me, self thoughts exist. I guess like I'm thinking I have thoughts myself. Oh boy. No, memories. Oh, okay. Also to me, like memories of the self exist. So he remembers being in a similar situation. Seishun wa nido to kaerimasen kara ne. Kinai mono desu yo. As for the springtime of life, this is like, again, kind of being in your youthful, growing into adulthood age. As for the springtime of life, a second time will not return because, it's a severing thing. A kinai mono. I don't know quite what to make of kinai mono. A thing that doesn't end, I guess. Maybe like desire to go back again. Soto shite oite agemashou minasan. Okay, so quietly letting him be. Let's do the favor of everyone. So Mr. Shasho-san basically says, let's just let him be alone. All right, there we go. Oh. There we go. So there's our splash page for chapter 4. Kangeru Hoshi. So this is thinking star or thinking planet. And that's kind of neat. I don't know that we've ever seen anything quite like that, but Meitoru appears to have the predecessor to a tablet. But Tetsuro, indeed, is looking a bit down. All we get is ... And we get some sort of introduction. So let's go ahead and read this. Shougai, ichido mo nayamu koto naku, kange komu koto mo naku. Is that kokai? No. It is kokai, regret. Kokai mo shinai ningen wa ichiban tanoshii to mo ichiban sumaranai to mo ieru. Jinsei o okutta to ieru daro. Okay, so entire life, even one time, worrying events not existing, and thinking events also not existing, regrets also not doing people as for that. Okay, so this is all an introduction. As for people, or as for humans that don't do regrets, don't think about things, don't worry, even once, their entire life. As for those people, ichiban tanoshii tomo, they're the most enjoyable, the most not boring, sumaranai tomo ieru, humanity transmitted, it's possible to say. Okay, let's break this down a little bit more. Sumaranai tomo ieru. Okay, this is like, it's possible to say. It's possible to say that they're the most not boring and the most... Okay, I always have trouble with tanoshi. Yeah, enjoyable or fun. The most enjoyable or fun and the most not boring, able to say, jinsei, humanity. Okuta. Oh, okay. Maybe like this is to spend time to live one's life. Able to say, probably. So it's possible to say, right? So it's probably possible to say that, I guess maybe they've spent life in the most non-boring and most fun way. Okay, that's what that means. Jinsei here is not humanity, it's life. So maybe you can say that they have spent their life in the most non-boring and most fun way. The people that don't ever worry, etc., think, have worries. Ooh. ただ、多くの人々は等しく深く考え込み. As for large numbers of people, equally deep thoughts or deep thinking and いに穴が開くほど悩み苦しみに苛まれる瞬間があるものだ. Okay, so again, as for lots of people, equally with deep thoughts, and in the belly, in the stomach, a whole opening extent of worry, and 苛まれる. Being tormented by bitterness, pain, difficulty, harshness. Instant exist things. So there's also this thing that exists of instances of being tormented by, again, like hardship, with thinking deeply, and having to the extent that a hole opens up in the stomach with worry, for like a lot of people. That also equally happens, I guess. I think that's, what did I say? Hitoshi? Yeah, equally, similarly. Okay, so sort of two types of people, those without worries and those with worries. もしてや、ましては. Oh, preferably. Is that preferably? まして. Oh no, much less, to say nothing of. ましてや。思春期ともなれば、当然である. I guess that's much less to say nothing of puberty if it's becoming naturally. 星の海であろうと地球上であろうと変わりはない. Okay, so in the sea of stars, existing, or on Earth existing, as for a change, does not exist. So yeah, this is like whether all this stuff exists out in the sea of stars where they are now, or whether it happens on Earth. As for a change, it doesn't exist. It's not any different. It happens wherever you are, especially if you're in puberty, and that's natural. Okay. Whew. All right. He's looking in his trunk. That's where the gun is. He closes it. Ooh. どうしたの, Tetsuro? How did? What's wrong, Tetsuro? 僕は今まで必死に戦ってきた. As for me, up until this point, up until now, fervently, zealously, desperately, have come to fight. So I've been fighting 必死に up until this point. 倒した相手に親や兄弟や子供や家族や. Against opponents that I took out, parents and siblings, children and family. He's listing ya to say, right, there's lots of things now that he's thinking about. So in the previous chapter, he has gotten insight. That kid that they met, Rawell, or whatever his name was the son of Harumazaria, the space knight that Tetsuro killed. Again, it's not clear to me that he knew that he killed her. But now he's coming to this realization that the people that he takes out are parents, siblings, children, family, have family, that sort of a thing. 友人がいることを考えたことがなかった。Yeah, again, so, or friends, existing event, thinking event, not existed. So that ends his list here. Family and friends existing, thinking event, not existed. So I never thought about the fact that the people I took out would have all these things, friends, family, etc. この前、ローウェルに会って。Okay, so this before, meaning previously, meeting with Rawell, which was that kid from the previous chapter. ラウェルとその妹の母さんのことを聞いて、Rawell's and that little sister's mother's event hearing. So, and then hearing about the event of the mother of, and Meitora finishes and says, Harumazaria Kishi, the knight Harumazaria. And again, as always, it is Jikoku no Seibo, the holy woman of hell. Kanojo wa shinda wa. As for her, dead. So she is dead. And notice we're getting this very interesting picture of Meitora here, where she is blending into the background of the stars. Not just her hat, but also down here. Okay, so maybe again, Tetsuro didn't realize it. Is he? Yappari boku ga, as thought me, like I'm the one. Okay, I think that's Cholsen. Oops. Yeah, challenge, defiance. Cholsen shita no wa Harumazaria Kishi. As for the one that did challenge, Harumazaria Knight. So Harumazaria the Knight is the one that did the challenge, that challenged you. Anata wa watashi o mamorou toshite tate ni natte utta. And as for you, trying to protect me, became a shield and shot and fired. So remember, that's pretty much what happened. He jumped in front of Meitora and fired. So as for you, in order to protect me, or trying to protect me, you became a shield and fired. Tetsuro no sei janai. Tetsuro's fault is not. So it's not your fault, Tetsuro. Harumazaria Kishi wa watashi to no tatakai o nozondeita. Nozomu, to desire, to wish. Yeah. So, as for Harumazaria the Knight, with me a fight with me desired. So she wanted to fight with me, or had the desire to fight with me. Watashi o taosu koto ga ano idae na josei kishi no iki. I know this. Iki ko. No, what is that? Ikigai. Something that someone lives for. Raison d'etre. Ikigai,
ha, ha,
iki,
ha.
ikigai datta. Again, me taking out event. So the event of taking me out, that admirable woman knight's reason to live. That was her, that admirable woman's reason to live, that admirable knight woman's reason to live was to take me out. But I mean, she calls her still Idai, which is like impressive, grand. Tetsuro ni wa jibun ga shinda koto wa iu na to. Oh, okay. Tetsuro ni wa, as for Tetsuro, as for the event of one's own death, don't say, she said, to. So basically, she's told me not to tell you that she died. Nigeta to tsutaero to. Oh, right. So remember, that's what Tetsuro thought she had actually run away, and he thought that was weird. So this was the first time he hears that she's actually dead. Okay, that all makes sense now. Anyway, nigeta to tsutaero to, so watashi ni ii nokoshite shinda. Okay, so this is the order. Transmit fled. So say that I ran away. That's what she said. And in that way, by me, ii nokoshite. Yeah. Sort of like stated in the will, or that was her final words to me that way, and she died. Watashi wa yakusoku shita. As for me, did promise. So I made a promise. Demo, anata wa Rowell ni atte, jibun de shitta kara, honto no koto o oshieru. However, as for you, with Rowell meeting, so because you met Rowell, on one's own, understood because true event will teach. So in other words, because you met Rowell and learned it on your own, I will tell you the real event. Seibo Kishi wa, as for the holy woman knight, the holy mother knight, Tetsuro ni jibun no koromo no imeiji o kasenate, what is this? Can't remember how to pronounce that one. What is it? Kasaneru. It is. Okay. Kasanete. Kasanete mite ta. So as for the holy woman knight, holy mother knight, by Tetsuro, or to Tetsuro, one's own child's image, seeing piling up. Heaping up, adding up. As for the holy mother knight, oh, okay, in Tetsuro, one's own child's image, seeing it pile up. Okay, so she saw in Tetsuro the piling up image of her own son. Negawakuba ano kono yo na shounen ni nare to. I guess like if wished, that child's manner of into a youth, if becoming. Okay, yeah. And so basically, what was the Negawakuba? Had an actual thing, right? I pray. Right, okay, that's what she had said. Those were her final words. So again, I pray, I wish, able to become a youth in the manner of that child. That's what she had said. I hope my son could become like Tetsuro, like that child. 母としてそう願っていた. As a mother, that way did a wish. So she wished that as a mother. だから、Tetsuroを敵として考えたわけじゃない. And that's why the reason for thinking about Tetsuro as an enemy, it isn't. So she wasn't thinking about Tetsuro as an enemy. あなたが悩む必要はない. You, as for a worrying necessity, doesn't exist. So there's no reason for you to worry. あなたは私の盾になって私を守ってくれた. As for you, became my shield and did the favor of protecting me. So you shielded and protected me. その結果としての責任はすべて私にある. That those results and that responsibility, 責任. Yeah, duty and responsibility. So as for the responsibility and those results, everything exists to me. So it's all my responsibility. でも、いつかローエルも気づく. Okay, but someday even Rowell will realize 母を倒したのがこの僕だと. Okay, that the one taking out his mom was me. So we'll notice kitsuku, the to. So he will notice that I'm the one that took out his mom. ローエルとその妹と戦う時がいつか来る. With Rowell, with that little sister, fighting time someday will come. So someday there will come a time of fighting with that little sister and Rowell. お互いが体験を Is that Sumu? Sunde? It is Tsumu. Again, pile up. Okay, so mutually, or for each other, the piling up of personal experience. Or like both sides, the piling up of personal experience. Taiken o tsunde. Oops. この世の道理を理解し合えるときに回り合えば Okay. 道理 Reason or truth. Truth of this world. Truth of this world. Doing understanding and being able to meet time, or being able to join together time. Mawari aeba. If able to, I don't know, mawari. Or is it meguri? Oh, it's meguru. To go around, right? Meguriao is to meet fortuitously or by chance. Hey, Riku, how's it going? Okay, so Meguriaiba, if able to meet by chance, the time that able to join and understand the truth of this world. I guess like maybe like if you're able to meet each other again at the time where you're able to join together, understanding the truth of this world and piling up the mutual experiences, ... Yeah. Tatakao koto wa nai wa. As for the event of fighting, will not exist. So if you're able to do those things, pile up experience, join together the truth, understanding and truth of this world, like you won't have to fight. Rise. Reason sense. Rise ga otagai no tachiba o dame. No. Dame. Jisen ni oshiete kureru. No. Oh, shizen, naturally. I always do that with that word. Okay. I guess reason does the favor of teaching naturally the viewpoints, the standing points of each other. Okay. That's a pretty profound statement. Reason will do the favor of teaching naturally the viewpoints, the standing points of like both sides. Interested with long dog crochet. I have no idea what that means. I'm sorry. Otagai koto seimeitai to shite no chikaku ga areba. Mutually, again, both sides, high quality life forms doing of chikaku. Self-consciousness, if that exists. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome. Hey, thanks, Riku. I'll check it out later when we're done with this. Okay, so mutually again, high level, high quality of life forms doing of self-consciousness, if that exists. Okay, so she's saying all this stuff about piling up experiences and not needing to fight if this happens, and if like, again, like naturally teaching the viewpoints of each other, and if it's becoming like self-consciousness of like high quality, high level life forms. Dakara, therefore, Roweru to no saikai ni wa chikan ga hitsuyo nano. And that's why with Rawell reunion, as for with that, time is necessary. Okay, so that's why, like, I guess it'll take time. Time is necessary for a reunion with Rawell. Sono jikan wa watashi ga tsukuru. Interesting. As for that time, I'm the one that will make. Interesting. So she says, like, again, time is necessary for a reunion with Rawell to have all this happen. Get experience, become high quality, blah, blah, blahs, etc. And she's saying, I'm the one that will make that time. Oh, boy. Look at this. Watashi wa keshite anata o uragiranai. As for me, absolutely, you will not fail or betray. I will absolutely not betray you or fail you. And we get this very dramatic image here. All right. Interesting. All right. We just got a few pages left before we're at the halfway point. So let's go. Inochi aru kagiri zettai ni. Life existing limit, absolutely. So basically, absolutely, as long as I'm alive. Anata o uragiranai. You will not betray you. Keshite anata o uragiranai. So she repeats what was on the previous page. Absolutely, certainly will not betray you. Kore dake wa wasurenai de Tetsuro. As for just this thing, don't forget Tetsuro. All right. Whoa. So they're coming on a new thing here. Usual tall panel, etc. Tsuki no teisha eki wa kangaeru hoshi. Kangaeru hoshi. Teisha jikan wa teisha jikan wa 2時間10分. So, as for the next train stopping station, it is the thinking planet, or thinking star. He repeats it. As for the train stopping time, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes. 2時間と10分? So, 2 hours and 10 minutes? So, pretty short. それじゃ考える暇なんてないな. Okay. With that, thinking, free time or whatever not existing. Oh, he's like with it being that short, the 2 hours, like there's no free time to even think. Oh, because the name of the planet is Kangaeru Hoshi, which is why that's in the quotes. Oh. Okay. This is like light shadow arrow. This is like an expression or something? What is the old reading of kage? It's like in? It is in. Not the usual. No, it's almost never 24 hours. The train stopping time is supposed to be the time it takes for one revolution of wherever they're going. Sometimes it is 24 hours, like Earth. Let's see. Koin? Time, father time. Ya? No goto. Okay, this is an expression. Time flies like an arrow. Life is short. So the expression is koin ya no gotoshi. So that is the expression. Time flies like an arrow. Jinsei to wa bakanai mono desu na, Tetsuro-san, hai. As for with life, not stupid things it is, Mr. Tetsuro, indeed. Oh, haka, not baka. Not bakanai. So used to always reading bakanai. Or baka. Bakanai. Fleeting transient. As for with life, it's a fleeting transient thing, Mr. Tetsuro, indeed. Indeed. それに人間切羽まった方が良い考えは浮かぶものです. Okay. And in addition, humans seppatsu? Seppatsumata, to be at wit's end? Seppatsumaru. Okay. In addition, people or humans being cornered or being at wit's end direction, good thoughts, floating thing it is. Oh, okay. I guess he's saying, in addition, humans have good thoughts floating when they're at wit's end, when they're packed to the hilt, when they're cornered. I guess thinking like when they're pressed for time or don't have a lot of time left. Jikan ga Mijikereば? Mijikai hodo hishi ni kangeru mono desu. Time, if it's short, to the extent that it's short, desperately thinking thing it is. Yeah. So basically, as much time as you have, it's a thing that's, I guess, like thinking more fervently or whatever. Okay. So he's just waxing more about the idea of time being short. Kajijo no baka chikara tomo iu desho ga, hai, ha, ha, ha. A kajijo? Like a fire event? Scene of a fire. Kajiba. Kajiba no baka chikara. Oh, like stupid strength? Baka chikara? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, I get it. I guess it's like saying great physical strength at the scene of a fire, like adrenaline or whatever. Indeed, ha ha ha. So this idea, right, that when time is short, you have like good thoughts floating, and you start like desperately thinking or whatever. Anyway. そんなようなむちゃくちゃな言い訳のような That sort of a manner, it's a crazy reason. It seems to be a crazy reason, doesn't it? Or it's like a crazy reason. So Tetsuro's not convinced. All right. So we get a snapshot of the planet with some narration here. オアクセカンガル星は、ローダン太陽系の6番惑星で、大きさは地球と火星の、I guess that's 仲間ぐらいだが、as for the planet, thinking star, thinking planet, Rodan. Is that like I guess the Rodan solar system's number 6 planet. So it's the 6th planet of the Rodan solar system. And as for the largeness, as for the size, with Earth and Mars's in-between extent it is. So it's somewhere between the size of Earth and Mars. Jitan no sokudo ga osoroshiku hayaku. Oh, the revolution. The revolution speed is frighteningly fast. That is why the stopping time is only 2 hours and 10 minutes. So the revolution time of the planet is frighteningly fast. Sekido chitai de wa enshin ryoku de mujoryoku, no. Mujuryoku ni chikai fushigi na hoshi de aru. So got that. As for at the equator area, the Enshin Ryokode with the speed core strength. What is this? Enshin with the centrifugal force. Yeah. Through the centrifugal force, as for in the equator region, like no gravity approaching mysterious planet it is. Okay. Due to the rapid revolution that's so fast, it's a mysterious planet where the equator region, due to the centrifugal force, approaches no gravity. That there's no gravity there. Okay, interesting. いやー、星が黙る形をしてら。Okay, this must mean oval. Wow, the planet is doing an oval shape. Damaru? No. Dayen? Dayen? How do you pronounce this? Daen. Which is ellipse. Thanks, Japanese. An ellipse circle. Okay. So yeah. Wow. The planet is doing a ellipse shape. So it's shaped like an ellipse. Kosoku jita no seiyo. It's due to the high rate of revolution, turning of the planet. And sei means like a negative reason, usually. Eki wa sono sekidou ue, or sekidou jou no mu tairiku ni aru no de arimasu desu. Hai. Okay. Mu tairiki. So, as for the station, that equators, on top of the equators, mu continent existing, I guess like that's what it is, indeed. So the name of the continent, Tairiku, is Mu, I guess. Yeah, Tairiku is continent. And so Tetsuno Mu. Okay. And there we go. Wow. So there's the train coming in. Home, the whistle. And I guess this is the, because there's no gravity, there's just this crazy complex of interconnected things and whatnot. There we go. All right. That is the halfway point of the chapter. So we're going to pause there. We're at almost like the 50-minute mark anyway. That's a good place to pause. We will attempt to finish off this chapter next time. We will see what happens here on the Kangaeru Hoshi. And maybe we'll see why it's Kangaeru. We will check that out when we finish off, hopefully, Chapter 4, Volume 2, next time.